Hey everybody, it's Lisa Moore, Fit for More. I wondered how worrying about what other people think might be holding you back. It's something that I used to struggle with a lot, especially when I used to work in the corporate environment, and it would cause problems such as not putting my hand up in meetings, not perhaps giving my opinion on things that were happening at work, maybe not pushing myself forward to take opportunities, because I was worried that people would find me out, or people would think, what's she talking about? She doesn't know what she's talking about. And the problem with when you start worrying about everybody else and what their opinions are or what they might think about you is it can hold you back. It can create a situation where you say yes to everything because you're worried that if you say no to something, that people are going to think you're unkind or mean or selfish or lazy or whatever it is. So you say, yes, I can do it. Yes, give it to me. Yes, I can finish it. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Don't worry, I can do that. And you end up saying yes, 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 when inside this little voice in your head is screaming at you going, say no, because you've got far too much to do and you can't take on anymore. It's also something that can knock your confidence because have you ever been in that situation where you really, really want to give an opinion, but you're thinking, well, if I give that opinion, then maybe they won't like me, or they think I'm stupid, or I've said something stupid, and you go round and round and round and round in your head. And in the end, what happens is you convince yourself about all the things that you're saying in your head. And it knocks your confidence, because then next time there's an opportunity to perhaps give your opinion, you've got this belief in your head that you've created that people won't like you, or they'll think that what you've said is silly or ridiculous. The thing is, with worrying about what other people think, is none of us will ever know what people think. And it's pretty, I think, unlikely that somebody is going to tell you 100% honestly what they're going to think. We've all done it, haven't we? People will say things like, do you like my hair? Or do you like this? Or do you like that? And even if we're thinking, no, not really, you'll soften it. There are some people out there that are very straight down the middle and abrupt, and they will give you their opinion. But at the end of the day, you don't know what that person is thinking, and you will never know what they are thinking. And does it really matter what they're thinking? We can create this situation where we start to catastrophize. So we think that if we say something, then it's going to lead to this happening and that happening and this happening and that happening, and you can catastrophize the whole situation, which basically just weighs you down like a box, having a box of bricks on your head, and nothing happens. You can get into a situation where you don't take an opportunity. There might be a great opportunity, but it scares you so much that you don't take that opportunity. And it feeds into that whole imposter syndrome, and can create a place where you feel completely stuck. I used to suffer with it a lot, but I've done a lot of work over the years and figured out that, actually, I don't really mind what people think about me. If they don't like me, then they're not going to follow me, they're not going to talk to me, and they can go off and do their thing. The people that do relate to me as a person will become part of my tribe. That's just how it works. That's just about human connection. We connect with people that are similar to us, share the same values, share the same ideas. So it is possible to get to the point where you don't actually mind what other people think about you. And that's very different to the point where you don't care what people think about you. I think when you don't care, you can somehow you create this sort of Teflon structure around yourself, and it's a bit of ego speaking in that you say, I don't care. But when you don't mind, it's a bit of a softer approach. And you can even take it further to the point of you actively ask people for feedback and opinions, because when you get feedback and opinions, you can utilize some of that to learn and to grow and to stretch yourself. One of the things they do really well in Toastmasters, which is an organization I belong to, is they evaluate you every time you give a speech, and it's constructive criticism. But if you didn't have those evaluations, you'd sit down after delivering a speech thinking, well, I don't know whether that was good or not. You know, everybody applauded and everybody smiled and everybody, you know, looked like they enjoyed it. But unless you get that feedback, you don't know how you can improve. But it takes time. If you're very worried about what other people are thinking about you, then that can be quite an uncomfortable situation. So I am running a free workshop this Thursday, the 9th of December at 7 p.m. It's going to be about 45 minutes long. It's not going to be really formal. It's going to be an informal, and there's an opportunity to ask questions if you like. I'm going to run it on Zoom so you can interact, you can ask me questions. But I'm going to walk you through the five different processes that you need to go through to get from a point of I'm worrying about what other people think of me and it's holding me back, to a place of I don't mind what people think about me, and I actively ask them for feedback because I know it's going to help me grow, it's going to help me learn, and it's going to make me a better person. There's just 5 simple steps that you have to go through, and I'm going to share those with you on Thursday and help you move from that place of worrying all the time to not really worrying at all. So I'd love you to join me on Thursday at 7 p.m. I will put the link to sign up to join me on Thursday down below in here. And actually, if you sign up and you can't make it live, if you sign up and I've got your email address, I will then send you the recording of the workshop that you can look at another time. So I would love to see you then. Have a great day. I've been Lisa Moore from Fit for More, and I will see you very soon.